million-dollar question. Will you go to heaven when you die? Here's a quick test. Have you ever told a lie, stolen anything, or used God's name in vain? Jesus said, "Whoever looks at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart." Have you looked? Will you be guilty on Judgment Day? If you have done those things, God sees you as a lying, thieving, blasphemous adulterer at heart. The Bible warns you that if you are guilty, you will end up in. That is not God's will.
All right.
He sent his son to suffer and die on the cross for you. You broke God's law, but Jesus paid your fine. That means he can legally dismiss your case. He can commute your death sentence. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but should have everlasting life. Then he rose from the dead and defeated death. Please repent, turn from sin today, and trust alone in Jesus, and God will grant you the gift of everlasting life. Then read your Bible daily and obey it.
I see.
Okay.
I have to read the most important part of it.
Okay. Okay.
This note is not legal tender for all deeds public and private.
All right.
Gotcha.
All right.
So I've essentially had a piece of garbage on my desk for like a year.
All right. Okay, welcome to Emo and Spooky Present. Listen to this. The only podcast that's 100% shoes off. Nobody's wearing shoes.
Is anyone wearing shoes?
I'm not wearing shoes, that's for sure. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Jake.
Hi, we're joined here with Jake once more.
I'm back.
We're back for.
This is the only non-trackable way I can tell you guys that they're holding me hostage in their basement. Please help.
Yeah.
I can track that. I heard you say that.
Yeah, I heard
No,
you
you
say that
didn't.
too.
No, you didn't.
You know
no,
who
you
I'm telling about that?
No, you didn't.
You know who I'm telling about that, Jake?
Who are you telling?
Gates.
Who?
Bill Gates.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bill,
no.
yeah.
He'll be so mad.
Me and Bill Gates are tight.
We go way back. He bought me
We
a
go
Snickers bar.
way back.
Did I ever tell you guys about that one time I watched a Garfield video and it like scarred me as a child?
No.
Oh, was it the Garfield Eyes video?
Yeah, the Garfield Eyes video.
Yes.
It made me hate the song Eyes Without a Face.
Tell me about it. I don't remember it.
Okay,
You never told me.
it's a Garfield video. It's like lasagna. Do you know Lasagna Cat? It's like one where Garfield eats coffee and he gets big eyeball. And then there's a song where Garfield gets big eyeball and his pupils move around and his eyes fall off and his eye sockets are really scary.
It's so scary.
It's
I don't like that.
It's the scariest Garfield of all. It's the only cursed Garfield I can think of.
Speaking of scary, I just found Ryan Murphy's YouTube channel, and I just got done listening to one of the creepypastas because that's what Juan was talking about in the Lemon Demon chat. I've got to say, like 6 minutes, the amount of horror media they were able to cram within 6 minutes was it was commendable because usually when I go to sit down and listen to a creepypasta, it monopolizes a good 20 to 30 minutes of my time, sometimes up to an hour. And it's just like, and it's one of my favorite elements in storytelling is when you can condense things. And I think Ryan Murphy's pretty good at that because I don't think there was a single creepypasta video on his channel that was more than 10 minutes.
Yes.
I didn't expect Ryan to be like that.
I did.
He's a spooky man. He's a spooky man. Speaking
Also,
of which,
again on the subject of scary things, related to the Garfield thing. When I was a young man on my DSi XL Special Mario Anniversary Edition, it had Mario enemies on it. I would go on Flipnote Hatina, and there was a video on it that really scared me for a long time. And it was a video, and there was Elmo there, and he was saying, "Elmo knows where you live," and there was like a jump scare at the end, and it really scared me for a really long time.
wow. On the topic, I want.
No, it says star now, or Elmo will break into your house and kill you, and I was really scared of that.
Well, Elmo.
I'd be scared of that now.
Elmo Red Man.
The man in red. That's what Elmo is.
Oh,
Elmo Godzilla creepypasta.
Are you talking about my my creepypasta that I wrote when I was a fool?
Yeah, we all wrote creepypastas. There's no shame.
I didn't.
Some of us never grew out of that phase, which is me.
Speaking of which, of these spooky topics, I wanted to get into some, because I know that we've all,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah, spooky.
Yes.
Say it.
I don't know what to say because, okay, well, recently I heard a cat noise outside my window.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about that.
Oh, I remember that. You told me to tell Liminology that you were killed by a demon cat if you were killed by a demon cat.
Yeah, because it didn't sound like a cat. It sounded like a human, but like a half, like a werewolf.
I told you guys about the tapping sound.
Hold on,
my
Jake.
dorm, right? Yeah.
Hold on, Jake.
Hold on, Drake.
I'm not done.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you guys cut out for a second.
It was like meow, 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 and it didn't sound like it was outside my window. It sounded like it was in my house, and I got really scared, and I yelled at Milo over Discord.
Yeah,
does sound scary.
So what is this about the tapping?
You weren't you there for that? Like I was trying to go to bed one night because I have the worst sleep schedule known to man. And
what is it, Jake?
What's your sleep schedule, Jake? Yeah, what is it?
It's bad. It's bad.
What is it? Tell us.
What is it?
When do you go to sleep, huh?
When do you go to sleep?
I usually have to get up at like 7 in the morning now because I have a bunch of 9 a.m.s or not 9 a.m.s, 8 a.m.s. And so I still end up going to bed at like midnight to 1 in the morning, so I'm never well rested.
We have the same sleep schedule.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then it's two worst sleep schedules known to man. Anyways, I live in a high-density living situation being in a college dorm. And the people on the floor above us are generally kind of loud sometimes, especially people who live directly above us.
They're party rockers.
No, they're
nasty punk rockers.
They're in the house tonight.
They make too much noise. And so I'm sort of like lying in bed and chilling out, and I hear this noise like imagine somebody was like, you know, knocking on a door or something.
Jake.
And so that's what I thought it was. It was somebody being a jerk and knocking too loudly at midnight. And what happened that sort of convinced me that it wasn't knocking was that it started moving. Like
what?
At the same rate as someone like running across a hallway, except the rhythm of it was way too fast to be running. Because normally running sounds like thump 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 thump. This had no breaks in between thumping.
And it wasn't like when like you're like the wall like there you just hear like creaking in the walls. They're just like.
Yeah, except it was moving. So
yeah. Okay,
I couldn't think of what was making that noise because it obviously wasn't running, and I could not think of whatever it was that was making that noise, and everything else in the hall was incredibly quiet too. So like for a brief moment, I imagined this like, you know, incomprehensible like many-legged animal that's like bounding down the hallway that's on its way to come like rip my throat out or something. That's and I was
scary.
Like,
You're
different topic, scary.
Okay.
The Junji Ito thing that I read earlier.
No.
Oh, Junji Ito. Love that guy.
No.
All right, we're going to stop for the sake of Milo.
Yeah, I actually have been hearing a lot of weird animal noises outside. Like...
No.
Recently I've just been hearing, like, sometimes I've been hearing a sad cat, maybe.
A sad cat.
You know? They do that.
See, you might just be haunted by a bunch of cat ghosts. That
would be cool.
Sometimes I look out my window and I hear a guy, and I just hear like in the street, just like, oh.
And I remember. The screaming man, the man who screams. Wait, was that you? I remember. Wait, did that still happen to you? Because I remember you were talking about the screaming man a while back.
Oh, I don't think I was. I just made this up.
There was a guy that one summer was yelling outside of my window every night.
Oh, that's I got mixed up.
Yeah, he would like zoom by on a bike like out back my house and just be like, it sounded like he was singing, I think, but it was still like, it would be like 10 p.m. and I'd be sitting in my bed reading, and I had my window open because it's
just
summer.
suddenly out the window you hear, oh!
I hear some guy like straight up yodeling outside as he like whizzes past on his bike, and I'm like, okay, continue on your journey, namaste.
Oh, let me tell you about a man that's in Portland sometimes. I've never seen him, but my dad has, and there's videos of him. So he rides on a unicycle, and he puts on a Darth Vader mask, and he plays the bagpipes.
Yeah, that sounds pretty chill.
He's good.
I remember
there was one.
Oh,
no, you go. It's just about bagpipes.
The other weird noise was just like dog growling noises, which I'm assuming was coyotes because we have a lot of those.
Also, he shoots fire out of his bagpipes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
that's
say
a detail.
I thought you were gonna say he shoots lasers out of his hands. I don't know why.
That too.
But yeah. Oh, and I also I want to talk about the goop.
The goop. That's right, the goop.
I go to my dad's house every weekend, usually, not this weekend. But a while back, it must have been like almost a full year ago.
I remember that.
There was a mound. It's it was just weird, like sticky slime on the ground in this parking lot.
I remember that. That was when I was still afraid of Jake.
And
you talked about him like he was a cryptid.
I think it started out. It was like yellow, then it turned pink, or it's pink, then it turned yellow, and it had like around this weird, like it looked like seal fat or something.
I remember.
And around it was like a weird like white trail. So I think it might have been some kind of candy. And also there was like dog food on the floor or granola, like in the parking lot.
Spooky. Your whole goop mystery kind of intrigued me when I first heard about it. So I looked up Vancouver goop incident, and like apparently there was an entirely separate like thing to this.
Yeah,
where it involved like bags of brown goop or whatever.
Yeah, brown goop. I remember the brown goop.
I remember the brown goop.
Only 90s kids remember the brown goop.
Only 90s kids remember brown goop.
Brown Vancouver goop. I want to remember what this is. Vancouver goop. Goop. Wait, that just a goop brown. Mysterious brown goop. Yeah, this isn't it.
Yeah, and that was the.
Here's some people having a nice dinner when I looked up brown goo.
There's a man holding a trash can.
Disgusting.
Oh yeah, this is not the goo that I saw.
Yeah, no, that's completely separate goo. That is not related goo. That is entirely.
I remember one of the theories was that it was star jelly, but this is not what it looked like. This is close. This kind of like.
Well, what is it? What's star jelly?
It falls from the skies and it's mysterious.
It's mysterious, but it
doesn't it like disappear?
Mine wasn't white. Mine was like pink. This is almost. It might be this. It has like. But it dissolved in the rain and it left.
I thought it just dissolved in general.
I'm pretty sure it was the rain because I saw like streaks of whiteness that would like go to where this like a stream of rain puddle. So I don't know. It was probably I didn't get the chance to lick it with my tongue.
Why would you do that?
For maybe science. Not. You can't waft it into your mouth.
That's how you would die. You would die.
No, I wouldn't die.
Yes, you would.
I would die for a good cause.
It's not.
It's a good cause.
I don't think goop is a cause worth dying for. You can quote me on that.
Goop, period, isn't a good cause worth dying for. Solving a mystery based around goop, period, is a good cause to die for because.
All right, I can't argue with that.
If no one else is gonna do it, we need to learn if this is goop with a purpose or goop with a snurpus.
What if it tasted like a dog?
Goop with a purpose is how I describe myself.
That's just everything.
Goop with a purpose.
How did this Incredible Hulk get over here?
How did that Incredible Hulk get over there? I'm
Incredible
not really sure.
Hulk, how did you get over there? Go back to
Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk, and also Jake. Okay.
Yes.
Jake, didn't you say that there was a helicopter flying over your backyards?
Yeah. So I don't live too far into the wilderness. I live pretty close to the city. Not too close though. So I live in this very like weird transition period between it. And so it was, I think it was a couple summers ago. Where that's all. Those are all images of Turkish delight that you're looking up.
I saw
Jake,
pink jelly with white powder. I was like, oh, that's it.
Jake, what would you do if like Kylo Ren showed up in your room one day and said, "Hello, Jake"?
Is it the Is it?
I think I'd laugh my ass off. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it the RCG Arts?
My turn to use the Xbox.
Is it the one that that artist drew?
Yeah.
He runs up and says, "I want to call arts and my art style is garbage."
Kylo Arts.
Why are my lips this way, Jake?
Okay, Lucy, do you want me to continue my helicopter story?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah.
This is the bulk of this episode. We're talking about weird government conspiracies.
Yeah, it's the paranormal episode. Nothing really weird happens where I live. Not that often, at least. So you can imagine how weird it was where it was sometime in the summer, like I think a couple years ago. I keep my windows open in the summer, and I keep my curtains like fully, open and my blinds out, so I can see most things out of my window. So it's around like I want to say 11 p.m., maybe midnight, and I hear this helicopter. Now, like, helicopter and jet noises are like not too uncommon since there's an Air Force base that's like not too far away from me.
Jake, you live around aliens.
Yeah. I mean, Colorado is kind of like, half a regular normal state and half a very weird paranormal state. So
that's like Portland, except they're faking it.
Yeah, we have a weird apocalypse airport. But anyways, so it's 11 p.m. and I'm like, I hear a helicopter noise. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's probably just like normal air traffic or whatever. And then I see this like light fall onto like the backyard, like that I can see through my window. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So I kind of like get up and I like peek through my window and like slats of my blinds, and I see this helicopter that's like scanning, scanning the land right outside of my backyard, my house. And it's got like this searchlight, just sort of going back and forth.
What?
And I have
I'm looking for a picture.
Let her do her job.
I'm doing my job.
So, it's like looking all over,
like. Look up Raylo.
No, don't look up Raylo. What's wrong with you?
God,
this is Agent Doggett. He's a. Anyways, continue.
He looks like that one guy from Holes. He looks like the guy that got slapped.
He's the Terminator.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Continue.
That's kind of the end of the story. It just showed up, threw a searchlight on everything in my backyard, and then just left. And I have never seen it since.
You know what? How long was that? How long ago was that?
It was a couple years ago, I think.
Hey Jake, are you Mulder or Scully from the X-Files?
Am I Mulder or Scully from the X-Files? I don't know.
I don't think I'm Mulder or Scully from the X-Files. I think I might not be either of them. I think I might be Lucy. Hey Milo, are you Mulder or Scully from the X-Files?
Are you Mulder or Scully?
No, it's not. It's not Mulder or Scully. Are you Mulder or Scully? Are you either of them?
Please, I need to know. No one will give me an answer.
Is anybody here either Mulder or Scully from the X-Files?
before
This is a good
before
photo.
2013, and anyone want to admit that they're Mulder or Scully from the X-Files? I've been playing Telltale Batman.
Have you? How is that,
Yes.
by the way?
I'll show you. Hold on.
This is the picture of X-Files that I used in my one Bandcamp photo.
Yeah, the I Want to Believe.
I want to
I'm gonna send you one image, and it's all you need to know.
Okay.
Oh god, I have to get rid of all this.
There's no need to be upset. That one guy who got slapped in holes. That's the current image I have up on my computer.
I'm gonna. What's a? Here.
Ah, Grandpa. I see.
What?
I clicked on a TV tropes link and I got sent here, and I've never said anything in this.
Why are you still? What's going on? Anyways, so that's like not
Wait, hold on.
all.
One more image.
What?
More
Okay.
image.
That's not all of the weird experiences I've had in my neighborhood. Again, I live in a very normal place in Colorado, so nothing weird usually happens.
Yeah.
But occasionally things slip through the cracks.
I know that.
Yeah.
Some of us have seen possibly ghosts and possibly demons, but I wanted to leave that for a Halloween episode.
Yeah, I mean Shadow Men and stuff like that.
I have a story that is not my story, but it's my friend's story.
Go for it. Tell it.
What's it all about?
So I have a friend, and she moves around, or she moved around a lot before settling in Vancouver. But she used to
now I understand.
live.
I thought you meant she used to run around until they made her stop running around.
Yeah, they cut off her legs.
The settling.
So she used to live in Massachusetts, and she had one house that was very bad. Can you guess why?
Why?
It was rats.
Because it was haunted.
How haunted?
It was pretty haunted. Her mom got pushed downstairs by bad ghosts, and
Holy moly.
They were really mean to her and her mom, and they moved out of that house because of that.
Wow.
Oh wow. There's just you just gotta hate mean ghosts sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, it really feels like there's, I guess if ghosts aren't mean, what can they really do? What are they gonna do if they're not mean?
Nothing.
Yeah.
See the world.
So basically, what I'm saying is.
Oh, the friend I was talking about just texted me.
Oh wow.
I wonder if it's the ghost.
There's ghosts everywhere. They're just not mean enough to mess with you. Think about it. And there's.
Huh. You're right.
Yeah.
Also, she just referred to cryptid. She just said cryptic instead of cryptid.
Well, fool.
Cryptids.
She said, what should be a popular cryptic?
Ooh. Hang on, I gotta find it. Someone in my college group chat earlier sent this article about...
What's your favorite mem?
My favorite mem?
What's your favorite mem?
Yeah, what's your favorite cryptic?
Don't be mean to her, she's really nice.
Okay.
Well, my friend sent this article earlier about this new cryptid in Colorado, and I'm trying to find it right now, but
new?
I don't know. Yeah, it's one I haven't heard of before. Trust me, when I heard about cryptids for the first time, I definitely wanted to make sure which ones Colorado was known for.
She's talking about Muppets.
What?
She's talking about Muppets.
Hold on. This is
I found it. I just have yet to read it because it looks like it's not actually an article; it's just a blog post. No, I guess it is an article. I'm not really sure. I gotta read it first, but I'm not gonna do it now.
What is?
Anyways.
Oh, this is the weed monkey.
What?
This is the weed monkey.
That's. Now you found out about our most popular cryptid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking.
Who's afraid of the Jersey Devil?
I don't know nobody if you draw it like that. Oh yeah, I was talking to Milo.
That's not what it looks like either.
I was talking to Milo about how the message that Gremlins was trying to get across was that eating weed's good because you get powers.
No, I said that.
You did say that. I remember.
Weed does not give you powers.
No,
we're saying it was about puberty, which wasn't true.
No, I was talking.
And then I told you the truth.
I didn't like the movie Gremlins.
I never watched it.
I didn't think it was that good, and I don't know why everyone thinks it's like the pinnacle of 80s cinema.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
It is kind of dumb.
I haven't seen it.
I'm tired of
Furbies, though.
I'm tired of 80s nostalgia people being like, "Oh, remember Gremlins?" It's like I don't want to remember Gremlins.
Remember Gremlins?
Gremlins 2 Lost in New York.
It would be like if someone in like 20 years in the future was like, "Hey, remember Minions?" And it's just like as if that was culturally really important at all.
It is.
Jake,
it is.
Jake, wash your mouth.
I'm sorry. I brought up Minions.
Jake, bite your tongue. Minions are so important. Well, my green light on my computer just turned on. How's that for government?
Spooky.
How's that for government conspiracies? Wait, what?
You're in such a dark room.
What? How did that happen? I didn't do anything.
Hi, this is Minion God.
Wow. What? Why is Minion watching me through the camera?
Yeah, I can see you, Lucy.
No.
I am Minion God. I told you.
Lucy,
not to disrespect
Lucy, you gotta put a sticky note on your webcam. That's how the government can't find you.
Not a sticky
note. The FBI
just
agent who watches you through your webcam can see you.
I'm gonna put a sticky note that tells me what I need to get from the grocery store.
Yes, good idea. Two birds, one stone.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Exactly. You can't trust anyone.
Can you trust
Yeah, this is the X-Files episode.
It's true.
Because it's the 4th episode, and season 4 is the best. It's the best season of X-Files.
I'm super behind on the X-Files. I had to stop halfway through season 4 because they took it off Netflix.
If I rewatch
X-Files, I didn't get to start it.
If I rewatch it, I probably wouldn't go back for the later seasons because okay.
I mean, yeah. See,
do you want a general spoiler for all of season 8 and 9?
I've already been spoiled about what happens in X-Files because
How about you,
my
Milo?
friends...
What? How about you, Milo? I'm gonna say something that applies to season 8 and 9. That's kind of spoilers.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Scully and Mulder aren't even there.
What?
They're barely in there. It's
How?
They have new agents, and Scully and Mulder are retired.
No.
That's stupid and bad, and I don't like that.
Okay, well, I guess Scully.
That's like if when they made the White Rabbit Project, they only had the Ghostbusters B team for a few episodes, and then the other time it was like, "Hi, I'm Robert, John, and
oh God, I just remember.
Artably."
When you said that, I remembered my video I made where I go, "Hi, I'm Greg Heffley."
Hi, I'm Greg Heffley.
I'm a child.
Hi, I'm Greg Heffley.
Oh God. Anyway, well,
Meme.
I guess Scully.
Hello.
What if Greg Heffley put meme in the titles of all of his diaries?
Diary de Greg meme.
Diary of a Wimpy. Diary of a Wimpy Kid 6. Dog Days meme.
Is that how you hear Diario de Greg in your head?
Diario de Greg.
I just hear Diario de Greg. But
that picture I took is really good.
So basically, Scully is in season 8, but then she has a baby, and then she can't be in the X-Files anymore.
What? That's such garbage.
That's right.
She has to raise the baby to be a good FBI agent.
Joke's on you, Jake. The baby got stolen.
What? Oh God! Stop!
Didn't you dress up and you made the little potato?
It was a pumpkin, and I didn't know that they had a son named William who got kidnapped. It got spoiled to me on accident.
It got kidnapped by Bowser.
I just watched the new seasons, and then I found out about that.
They're probably better because they actually have Mulder and Scully in them.
Got taken by aliens. Well, I don't know about that.
Well,
I watched some of them, but they're old now.
Yeah, they are old now. and Scully has totally different hair, and it's weird because her hair is like weird and like long and straight.
Oh wow,
it's weird. It's weird to look at.
It's weird to look at. I don't know. I think that I haven't seen any of the new season episodes.
Yeah, me neither.
I want to. Gillian Anderson aged well as an actress. David Duchovny, unfortunately, did not.
Hey, I'm David Duchovny.
It's a shame. Did you see that post about David Duchovny apparently being able to outrun a motorcycle or something?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I don't know if that's 100% true, but at the same time, if it was, I wouldn't even question it.
It's because he got kidnapped by aliens and they made him real fast.
But can you imagine David Duchovny running at a speed fast enough to outrun a motorcycle?
That's just Monday.
Imagine it. You take your motorcycle to work. You're on the highway, and David Duchovny just runs up next to you and he waves, and it's like, "Whoa, hi, David."
Hey,
hello.
Hey,
David.
He
accuses you of being an alien.
I didn't know we had the same route to work.
His route are tree roots.
That's so. I don't like that. I don't like the implication of that.
I'm gonna talk about. In school, we've been doing fencing in PE.
School?
It's the guy that's teaching us has a real like chill dad vibe.
Yeah.
You're learning fencing in school?
Yeah.
They're teaching you how to sword fight in school?
They're teaching.
I'm a little jealous, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and it's like he's like the kind of guy that you're glad isn't mad at you, because if he did yell at you, it would be really scary.
That's how it was with my fencing teacher.
I didn't have a fencing teacher.
Jake doesn't know how to use a sword.
Jake's a millennial. He doesn't know how to use swords.
Millennials these days not studying the blade.
Millennials are killing the sword
industry.
Gen Zers are bringing back the sword industry.
While you killed the sword industry, I studied the sword industry.
Baby boomers killed the sword industry.
God, yeah.
Look at the Gen Zers to bring it back.
Honest to God, I've never been sweatier than doing 7 little fencing sword battles in a row.
Oh yeah, I got heat exhaustion from fencing.
Yeah.
That was the first and only time I've ever had heat exhaustion.
Wow.
They say that the fencing's the most the least dangerous sport, but I'm sweaty.
It is.
I've had
get stabbed in the head with a sword.
I've had heat exhaustion several points in my life.
No, you can't.
Whoa! Is that a sword that you just drew?
Yeah.
Whoa! Hey, let's not do anything we'll regret.
No swords in.
Don't worry, it's just a theater sword.
No swords in the chat.
He was
a sword-free chat.
He talks a lot about how movies make it look like sword fighting is a lot like longer and easier than it actually is.
You know who else said that?
Who?
Matt Pat.
Matt Pat did?
I don't care about Matt Pat.
I don't care about Matt Pat.
I'm sorry, Matt Pat. Please, don't be sad.
They made this man get attacked by 6 people with swords. That's what happened in fencing.
I have never sword fought. I don't think I'd be good at it.
It's pretty cool. And,
this is a sword-free server.
And I had
Please leave.
Also, I just want to mention that we had a French substitute teacher in French class. I don't know if he wasn't French. I don't think. No, he wasn't. And apparently the school he went to, it was French immersion. You're not allowed to do anything in French, including listen to music in English. You're not allowed to listen to music in English.
Apparently the sword is like a collector's item.
Wow.
So there's a whole...
Because it's made by the Anderson Ames Corporation, Kalamazoo, Michigan.
If you do something...
The Andrew Ames Corporation?
If you do something English on the internet, that's 1 strike.
He'll know.
Who will?
If you get 3 strikes for doing 3 English things, you're out of the school. If you do like 2, the president of French school goes to talk to you, and
Not the president of French school.
And they're really strict.
Who's that man named?
I don't know who he's named.
The president of French school.
He's named all his children, and his dog. That's the name of the president. Yeah. All his children and his dog. It is I, all his children and his dog, the French Duke of French School. And you have... I don't know why I'm talking in French. English.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to explain any of it. I made the slightly regrettable decision of not learning a spoken foreign language in high school. I learned ASL instead.
Oh. Well, that's no one knows that. So that's
plenty of people know ASL.
I know.
No my gusta, Jake.
Whoa.
I was like, maybe I should take German instead, and then like all the German classes at my school got canceled my sophomore year. I'm like, okay, guess ASL it is. So I've remembered a whopping 5 words from it in like 2 phrases.
Well, you know how that goes.
Yep. You know.
I learned the secret of potato chips.
You did now.
I learned the secret of potato chips. I had a bag of potato chips that were like, you know how they're always like they always have like 40% space for like more room.
Yeah.
I opened one, and it was like 66% or 75% potato chip. I had some, and I tried to roll out the bag, and I couldn't. And that's when I realized that they don't just make a lot of space for the bag just to rip you off. They do it so you can roll off the bag and seal it, and so the chips don't get stale.
And you always complain about that. You always complain about it not having enough.
I always complain about it before I realize that that's why they do it. But also, in my school.
Guess who's wrong now?
It's you. In my school, the chips in the vending machine, they have room for like 30 chips. They have like 10.
I see. I certainly do.
You have to save some of the 10 chips for later.
No,
you don't. You eat them all right now.
You eat them all right now, Milo. Eat them.
You shove them into your mouth, and then you're done with your day.
Yes. I do that every D&D club. I shove 10 chips into my mouth. I roll for that.
Roll to shove chips in mouth.
I got a 1. I only shove half a chip into my mouth.
Roll to consume.
Roll... What? Is that...
Okay, I will.
Is that strength modifier?
Which die, Jake?
No.
Jake, which die? Jake, which die?
Roll D20 to consume.
It's a D20 plus your strength multiplier.
Markiplier.
It's a 10.
What's your strength?
1.
Alright, you passed the DC.
Probably like 2.
Your strength is... Okay, so that must be like 7? Okay, so you shove 14 chips into your mouth.
There's only 10 in the bag.
Oh yeah, you shove 3.5 chips into your mouth.
3.5 whole chips.
But they're like big ones. They're like an entire potato.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
They don't have those at my school.
What would you do if you opened up a bag of chips and there was just an entire potato in there?
I would be very mad.
Like an entire very crispy potato.
Wait, is there also chips inside?
No, just the potato.
Just the potato.
I think I would be able to tell.
It wasn't a squishy potato. It's like a tough potato, and if you bite into it, it's like biting into several potato chips.
That would be
okay. I would want it just for that experience of being able to bite within like that consolidated block of potato chip.
Did they mean for this to happen?
No.
No.
Lay's potato.
Lay's potato.
I would buy a Lay's potato, honestly.
You walk up to a vending machine, you put the money in it, and it dispenses you a bag, and you look at the bag, and instead of saying Lay's potato chips, it just says Lay's potato, and you go, what the? And you open it up, and it's just potato in there, and that's my creepypasta. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
What would you do if that happened to you?
I would be understandably confused.
I would probably just laugh really hard.
Lay's potato?
Lay's potato? What the?
Like, I could just imagine, like, a creepypasta about that if, like, but when I went to pick up the bag, it said, Lay's potato.
And wait, Mario was not there.
What if you bit into the potato and it had the flavor of potato chips, but it had, like, the texture of an apple and it was juicy?
No, I do not like that. Why would you even say that to me?
But, like, a good apple, like a crispy apple.
No. Like the juxtaposition of, like, juicy apple texture combined with, what potato chips are supposed to taste like, which is salty. That sounds awful.
I saw my grandpa put salt and pepper on baked beans. Is that normal?
I guess.
I saw Evil put milk in potato chips.
Well, I don't know. He just puts salt and pepper on everything.
That's fine. That's valid.
But he puts it on my food. Has he ever put salt and pepper
on an apple?
He puts it on
There
his
used to
tacos.
be this terrible guy in my dorm who they'd eat cottage cheese and sliced pears, and they insisted it was normal.
Jake, what would you do if someone handed you an apple and it was heavily salted and peppered?
I would be mad.
My dad.
I'm gonna do that.
My dad had an idea for a website where he would sell cottage cheese, which he put pesto in.
What?
It was a hypothetical. He wasn't actually gonna do it, but he started putting pesto in his cottage cheese and eating it. And
is your dad okay?
Is he still alive?
He's like, well, it's delicious. So I could make a cottage cheese site, and I would give it like a Greek name, so it would be cool.
Harvard wants to know your location.
It would be like he wanted to like name it after a Greek god and then sell it as his own like pesto cottage cheese. And
why wouldn't he just call it pesto changeo? And then it's like that's the dumbest joke I've ever made. I'm gonna backpedal on it hard.
Pesto changeo?
Yeah, if you like magic themed like pesto, you could call it pesto changeo. Like presto changeo, get it?
You're hired.
Like, I suppose that just what?
You're hired.
Oh yeah, hooray!
You're hired for pesto. You're hired to Pesto Changeo Incorporated.
Where do you work? Pesto Changeo Incorporated.
It's hard because every time you say the name of the incorporation, you like disappear in a puff of smoke.
Dang it! Another job opportunity ruined.
What would you do if someone handed you a heavily peppered and salted apple? But
I would be mad.
I would. What?
But they licked it first.
I would be grateful, and I would bow to them, and then I would leave.
They did what to it first?
They licked it
first.
No, I'm not having any food that someone gave me that was licked.
Even if it was a salted and peppered apple?
Well,
that's already not appetizing.
Well, Jake, I have news for you about what's something funny?
I don't know.
Can we can we say something funny? Hold on. We got like 18 minutes left in this.
We have 18 minutes to be funny. Okay. Let's see.
I have a habit of winking at people when they make eye contact with me.
Oh, that sounds like a bad habit.
Uh-huh. I did it in an airport security once.
Guys, the flying saucer thing is not gonna work.
What? No.
It's missing a file.
I was in customs in an airport, and I did it to my dad. I winked at my dad.
That sounds awkward. I've been on a very bad roll in terms of social interaction in the past couple weeks.
Okay. Here's a real I was walking home from school one time, and I was just I guess singing to myself, like trying to get ideas. So I was just like, and I saw, and I turned it up, and I looked, and I saw like a lady who was like outside smoking, and I was like, oh, she heard me. So I was gonna like I don't know, I didn't know how to resolve this, so I made one of the weird Donald Duck noises they do, and I turned around and kept walking.
You what?
I looked at her and it went. Oh no, I didn't do that. It was like, no, hold on, I'm smiling so it's hard. And I turned around and immediately just like face palmed and kept walking.
Spooky. Oh my god.
Wait, what did you do? What happened?
I was like, she knew I was singing, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I looked at her and I was like,
God, I laugh, but I've done way worse things in social interactions. I told you guys the story of when I was on a job hunt over the summer, and I had applied to this craft store near me, and I got a call back from them at like 9 a.m. I had been up like for maybe 30 minutes before then, and I was still hanging around in my room. I hadn't really talked to anyone that day yet, so I get a call from them, and I answer the phone. I go, hello, and they go, hi, can I speak to Jake M? And for some reason in my brain, I was like, repeat what they just said back to you. And I said, hi, can I speak to Jake M? And I was way too embarrassed to continue the conversation once I realized what I just said. So I hung up.
One of the worst experiences I've ever had is when my dad stopped everyone talking so they could hear me talk about Minecraft.
Oh, God.
When I was like 9.
Oh. I had to explain what dabbing was to my 65-year-old choir teacher once. That was an experience.
I can't.
That's a Dr. Phil title.
What?
That's a title for a Dr. Phil episode. I had to explain dabbing to my 60.
Dab to my choir teacher.
His age is in there too.
Oh.
And Dr.
I
Phil's
had to
like,
explain dabbing to my 3-year-old choir teacher.
And then Dr. Phil's like, I don't care, and that's the whole episode.
I don't care.
They don't even get the guests up on the stage. He just says, I don't care.
You're disgusting. I'm gonna kill you.
Give me $20.
Give me $200.
Oh, I keep getting
Spooky.
I keep getting a ringing in my ear. I've just been recently keep continually getting.
That's tinnitus, Lucy.
I know what it's called, Jake.
I'm sorry.
That's how you get tinnitus.
It made me want to make a character called Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. Hello. My name's Mr. Itis. Tinnitus.
An ear wizard. An ear wizard.
If I made a cover of the song Roxanne by the Police, would you be interested in doing backing vocals for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that even a question?
Except instead of saying Roxanne, you go Mothman. Would you?
Well, I was screaming. What did you say? Instead of Roxanne, say what?
Mothman.
Oh, yes. That's a very good idea. Oh my god, that's a very good idea.
It's not my idea, I stole it, but I still want to do it.
What's that, Jake?
What?
The thing you just did.
So it's funny because Mothman's eyes are red lights.
Mothman.
Your face has a red light. Face has a red light.
I would love to do that, Milo. Spooky, I think you should make
face has a couple of red lights.
Your next video should be
so scary.
Let
Jake
speak.
Okay.
Your next video should be you do like a Dr. Phil impression and like you do the I don't care.
I don't care.
But you like animate like you do like drawings with like your last video where it's like the comedy show where it's like he really doesn't like onions.
I love onions.
I love them.
I love them. That was like the main thing that I wanted to do with that. is I wanted to.
I love them.
I love them.
Where everyone coughs instead of laughs.
What was that?
I don't know.
What was that noise?
Guys, am I funny?
That was.
I can't believe you stole my whole entire comedy routine for that.
I had an idea that's kind of based on something Bread Consumer said to me in school.
Wait, guys, there was a spooky noise.
What?
It sounded like a UFO. It just went.
I heard that too.
Did you?
That's some loser on the second floor moving a chair. I hear it too. Sorry, my microphone's really good at picking up background noise.
I thought there was just like a UFO noise and we were all ignoring it for some reason.
Okay,
no,
Dan
that's
Scully from X-Files.
Shut up, God! You don't need to keep moving that stupid chair.
Oh, I thought you were being mean to...
He did it again!
It sounds like the UFO, like the weird sound that they play in Homestar Runner sometimes.
It sounds like you're actively getting abducted.
Not active.
I don't know who's doing that. I think it might be on my floor.
It sounds like you're passively getting abducted, Jake. Oh, I lost my train. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a video that's based on something that Bread Consumer said, where it's someone like trying to get their book published, and they're giving it to the, what would it be? I guess publisher.
Yeah.
And it's just a book called Pro Canada Pals. and it's like a compressed picture of the Rugrats, and it's on every page, and like the guy is trying to talk about his book, and the guy's just like, "Shut up! I'm gonna publish your book."
Oh. I see.
I want to do it. It would be really funny.
Do it. It's your channel. I don't make videos because I'm stupid and bad at making videos.
Well, I'm all out of things to talk about. Oh wait. I guess. Oh yeah, I'm going to Queens of the Stone Age concert on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm peanut butter and jealous.
I'm peanut butter gamer.
Don't say that.
Why?
I like him.
Why can't you say peanut butter gamer?
You just can't. It's not allowed.
Good.
It's not allowed.
But he's silly.
He's not silly.
He is. He's good. Jake, you know he's good.
No,
You know
I actually have never seen a peanut butter gamer video in my entire life.
He was one of my first YouTubers.
Was he?
Yes.
One of my first YouTubers was PewDiePie, regrettably.
Oh yeah.
Back when he did like his Amnesia: The Dark Descent videos, like that was my favorite, thing of him. Then, being the age of 14 rolls around and you just say like, oh no, thank you.
I just have the audio of him going in that he always had in his intros.
Oh yeah.
Where he turns around and sees something that's not scary and goes, "Blah!"
Yeah.
With that Eurobeat song in the background.
Never played a funny, scary game.
We should play a funny, scary game.
I'm still trying to find a good horror game that we can play in place of SCP Containment Breach because it just doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
But I'm having trouble because that one about the infinite IKEA would be really fun if it wasn't, still in the beta and not 100% done yet. Because right now it just it runs too long as a game and is sort of functionally kind of bare bones as far as video games go.
Oh guys. Guys.
Yeah.
I found one.
What did you find?
UFO game.
Oh. UFO game. UFO game.
This is gonna be the first concert I've ever been to. I've never been to a concert.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, I guess if you want any tips for it, since I've been to a handful of concerts in my day, is don't get caught in a mosh pit because they suck. And
Jake, what's a mosh pit?
It's where people fight at the center of a crowd. It's really
Why
weird.
would they fight? Why would they fight?
I don't know. People just get really amped when they listen to music sometimes, and they just want to punch whoever's next to them, and that's what a mosh pit is.
What?
They're at every concert.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. It's at every concert I've been to, except maybe the Flowbox concert I was at.
Should I just run away?
Well, you go to the wrong concert. Because I went... Let me tell you about the concerts that I've been to.
I've been to some punk concerts, so that's why.
I've been to.
I have a feeling Queens of the Stone Age would be the kind of concert that would have people fighting in it.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of
Because I
Decemberists
remember
concerts.
recently,
Oh,
the lead singer did a bad thing.
Oh.
He kicked a man. He kicked a camera into a lady, and she exploded.
Oh.
And I guess if I wanted to recommend music, which I do every episode now,
Yeah.
something from Queens of the Stone Age, I guess.
This is the recommendation parts of the podcast.
I thought it was the talking about concerts part, but I was wrong.
It's music. It's music. It's music.
I actually wanted to talk about When You Die by Management because I keep listening to that.
I wanted to talk about concerts I've been to.
Okay. We can do both.
I go to Decemberist concerts sometimes.
Didn't you get like a thing like signed or something? But at the Mystery Skulls concert you went to?
Yeah, I bought a sweatshirt and then I got it signed at the Mystery Skulls concert.
How do you even go to all these concerts of people you appreciate? Did they just show up?
I met the guy. I met the Mystery Skulls guy.
You met the guy and he was like, because that's how he sings.
Stood from a distance for like 10 minutes, cross-examining his tattoos with a picture I found on Google Images, and it was him. And we verified that it was him, and we went up and we got autographs.
How did you know that was a picture of him?
Because I looked up him.
How did you know it was a picture of the real him?
Because.
How did you know he had tattoos?
I also went to a Weird Al concert.
I see.
I analyzed
it was
Weird
really
Al's
good.
tattoos, and then I teleported into your reality.
Stop being mean to me. He's a very good performer. Also, he's
mean to me.
Also, he's like a really talented musician. He recreates the backing tracks really well.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Management.
Yes.
I'm pretty. I guess I'm pretty hyped for their new album because they've had 2 tracks. One of them is like a 80s like goth one with. I'm sorry, Milo.
You're cutting out, Spooky. I can't hear you.
What?
Spooky, you're cutting out.
Maybe I'm just stuttering. But
I don't know.
It's really Halloweeny, and I like that. I like that song.
Halloween's over. Haha, look at you. You're so foolish. You say things. Look at you. You're foolish. Halloween's over.
Why are you and your dog being mean to me?
Fletcher, please. I have nothing to do with this.
Fletcher.
I think Fletcher's such a good name for a dog.
But yeah. I don't know. I really like the writing in the new. Well, not.
Oh, writing like with a pencil? That's stupid.
Anyways,
Donald Duck noises.
I don't know. Go listen to When You Die.
Or don't. It doesn't matter.
It's like the opposite.
Nice.
It's the opposite of a love song.
It's not even good. You can tell because it's lame.
Do you want to stop doing it, Milo?
I've been listening to Savlonic's Neon album lately. It's pretty good. There's not all the tracks are hits on it, but like Broken, Highlights, Epic, and Wires is okay. I like the remix.
Epic, haha, it's so epic.
Haha, epic. Meme. I was around for all that when it was non-ironic.
Those I remember the movie called Epic.
I know, Jake. I remember listening to Wandering Eye and thinking it was really good.
Remember the movie called Epic with the really weird
it was epic,
faces?
Spooky?
I thought it was epic.
Remember where they had the really weird faces?
I don't remember.
Whatever there.
No, I wasn't talking about like Savlonic. Like, of course you remember Savlonic. We all do. I was talking about like when the terms epic were used completely unironically on the internet.
Oh, I remember that. I remember a little kid was like.
I remember when I could speak without being made fun of.
It's happening right now, Milo.
It's not true.
Milo.
I wish I had a giant pizza right now. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Now that you like have that screenshot for it. I remember
full
Epic.
Resol.
I never saw it in theaters.
What is that? Oh, Epic. I saw that in House.
Well, I didn't ask. Remember the weird lady with the giant nose and the gross snail?
I just remembered the big man that was.
Well, I didn't ask.
The big man.
The big Milo.
What?
Okay, well, I can't think of anything else I wanted to talk about.
I'm all tapped out on the funny zone of my brain now.
So, I guess we're just gonna have to all do a cover of La Cucaracha at the same time at different frequencies.
It is the only thing that'll break us away from this plane of reality so we can finally end our podcast.
Alright, here we go.
3, 2, 1. La Cucaracha.
Well, you know what, Jake, you're banned from podcast now because you can't. You don't.
Did you do it?
I can't make a joke. I fall.
Did you do it?
I can't make a joke, Milo.
Did you do it?
Did I do it?
You guys gotta invite me back on the podcast to get my funny bone back.
Anyways, okay. Well, we're gonna end it now.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
And good night.
Good night. Thank you, Jake, for coming on this show.
No problem.
Yeah. Okay, Milo.